We can finance it by selling your mining interests out west, which give you a marginal profit anyway. We take this one spot in California, use it as a model for our franchise, and we build from there.
A family spa.
State-of-the-art facilities for everyone. Child care, nutritionists, personal trainers, weight room, pool room, track, everything. It's a straight deal. And potentially a huge moneymaker for worldwide. What do you say?
Well, I found out Jennifer Munson can actually smell coffee. She's going to work with us.
Oh, that's great. But do you mind giving us a second, Dusty and I are in the middle of something?
Sure. I can come back.
I love this project.
I'll be late tonight.
Wedding renovations?
Gotta get Katie and Henry to the gym on time, wedding or not.
Mike, I think there's going to be a wedding. It's gotten too big for it just to be a ploy.
You don't know Katie. There's no ploy too big when she's trying to prove a point. All right, I'll call you. Oh, I don't believe it.
What?
Katie never gave me back my paint samples, which means I gotta go to the cottage and pick them up. But of course, she already knew that.
Sounding a little paranoid, Mike.
I'll work on that. See you soon.
Jennifer Munson.
Jennifer, it's Craig Montgomery. Where are you?
Metro.
Stay. I'll be right there. I've got an idea for your new line I think you're going to like.
Look at him. Oh, that's Henry Coleman. He's supposed to be the most shallow, self-involved freeloader on Earth, and look at him. Do you have any idea what that man has done for me?
So it's nothing new.
I know, but this wedding, he has gone out of his way to make every detail perfect, just the way I would want it, even though he knows that I'm praying it won't happen. Oh my God, this is breaking his heart. I'm breaking his heart. Go ahead, say it.
No.
No, you warned me about this.
Well, at least you see it now, huh?
Margot, what am I gonna do?
The only thing you can do. Call this wedding off now.
Phyllis, Rosanna's car still isn't in the driveway. Have you seen her?
Not since she left for the police station.
She should be back by now. I'm sorry. Thank you. Hey, it's Paul. Again, listen, it's late, and I thought you'd be back by now, so call me when you get this, all right? I'm starting to worry.
Is anyone going to answer my question? What are you doing here, Rosanna?
The same thing that you're doing here, harassing me. And you know what? I won't take it from either one of you. I'm not going to plead guilty to crimes I did not commit.
Well, I couldn't leave without trying.
She's a waste of breath. I already told you that.
But she's a mother, too, Emily. That's what I find so hard to forgive. You know, I have a child that I lost, and I would do anything if I could just hold him again. And here you are, with the chance to do the right thing, the one thing that would get your children back, and I just... Oh, jeez. Oh.
Rosanna. Rosanna, sit down.
Oh.
Take a deep breath. You okay? Can I get you some?
Oh, spare me.
I think a glass of water would be nice, but that's all I need.
Okay, all right, I'll go get it. Just
Thank
ignore
you.
her.
Okay, Barbara, listen to me. We don't have much time. I think think I can get you out from under these charges and I can get my son back, but I have to convince Emily that I am the one that drugged her, not you.
Well, you're gonna have to use the drug again to do it.
That's right.
Okay, remember, temecamine. Temecamine in the tea with honey to mask the flavor.
Okay,
Just go slowly. Make sure there's enough in her system so she doesn't walk out on you.
I'll handle it.
Well, you'd better. Or I'm gonna be spending the rest of my life in here.
No. It'll work. I'll convince Emily that I'm the one that drugged her. You'll go free and I'll get my son back. It has to work. Remember, you can't breathe a word about this to anyone.
Who do I talk to these days?
Rosanna, here.
Oh,
Drink up.
thank you. Oh, yes. Wow, that really helps. I should go. Thank you so much for the water.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Okay.
Get home safely.
I will. Okay, thank you.
Sure.
It's just you and me. My favorite thing.
You're gonna sign the deal, Barbara. I'll make sure of it.
Dr. Silverman,
I need a favor. And I need your absolute discretion.
I can't call off the wedding. It's too late.
you just said that you don't want to break Henry's heart anymore. You can't keep using him like this.
No, I'm not using it. I mean, I didn't mean to use him, Margot. I never... Oh, my God. I can't believe I never realized this before. I mean, I love Henry, and he loves me. I just didn't think he was in love with me.
Katie, the guy had himself committed to a mental institution because he wanted to keep an eye out for you. Are you telling me you honestly didn't know his heart?
Well, he almost said something once, but then we didn't want to ruin what we had.
Well, you could now.
But the wedding was Henry's idea, all of it, not mine. I mean, he's worked so hard to make every detail perfect. He loves the idea of a wedding day.
Because he thinks that you guys will have happily ever after. Look, if you think that you could hurt him now by calling the wedding off, imagine how he's gonna feel when you drop him dead at the altar, huh? Katie, do it now.
Hey, there's my beautiful bride-to-be. It's cold out there. I just remembered a very critical detail, and I hope it's not too late. Yeah, hello. This is Henry Coleman, the Coleman-Peretti wedding. I'm just calling about the status of that wisteria. Yeah, I was serious. I realize it's not in season here, but I am sure, sweetheart, that is in season somewhere in the world, okay?
Look, I'll return the dresses later.
What? Gardenias? That is so 80s nouveau. No. What? White carnations. That is very sturdy of you, ma'am. Listen to me. Listen, hello. My fiancé wants wisteria, and wisteria it shall be, all right? Money is no object. I'm not worried about it. You shouldn't be worried about it. Get him on a plane. Good. I'm glad to hear that, all right? Just call me within the hour. All right, thank you. This is fun.
Henry, how did you know that I used to love wisteria?
You told me.
I did? Maybe once in passing.
No. It was a lovely, long, intricate tale, and wisteria had a cameo part in it. You were 7, and you were dreaming about the home that you would own one day, and you had bowers of wisteria.
How did you remember that?
You say it, I remember it. Hey, look, I get my dreams, you get yours. Fair is fair.
This wedding, that's your dream?
What? What is it?
About the wedding.
I know you're not sure if we can work together, but I think this idea will settle it.
So what's the idea?
Television. The buyers we're after don't exactly subscribe to glamorous magazines. They don't care about underfed, overdressed models in Milan.
Uh-huh. But they will love Mike Kasnoff.
No. Mike Kasnoff is over.
What are you talking about? He's a huge hit.
Well, in print, maybe, but we're talking about a whole new medium here. We're talking about the talkies. We need a star. I know exactly what kind of star.
Really? Well, what kind?
Nashville.
Country music?
Country music.
Yeah, it's great, Craig. But, you know, it's really not the kind of music I associate with street jeans.
Well, that's what the TV does. You put the right picture and the right sound behind your product, you're in a whole new gene pool. Millions of potential consumers who didn't even know you existed, and that's right, I said millions.
You think we can sell this idea to Sierra?
Oh, I can.
I think this franchise idea is a winner.
If it's done correctly. The spa's located right here. We buy it, we own the concept. We're golden.
Well, I think we should go see it in person, make sure it's as good as it looks on paper.
I can be on a plane tomorrow.
Well, we'll both go.
Say again?
Well, I think I need to see it for myself, don't you? Dusty?
I don't need my hand held, if that's what you mean. I don't work that way.
You know, I'm not going to Napa to supervise or second guess you. I have complete faith in you. It has nothing to do with that.
I noticed that Craig has a lot of free reign around here.
That's because he took over an already established business. What you're talking about is starting from scratch, and that's riskier than what Worldwide usually does.
I thought that was the point. Pushing the envelope.
It is. But I want to be able to look my mother in the eye and tell her that I saw it myself, and I am completely 100% behind it.
I get it.
Good. Well, I'm going to go to the travel desk and get them started on our plans and let Craig know what we're doing.
Craig needs to know?
Well, of course he does. I mean, what if he needs something? I mean, you know, in business, if something in business comes up that he needs. What?
How do you do it? How can you stand to be anywhere near him?
The more I think about getting into television, the more I like it. And the country music thing, you're right. It does have a universal appeal.
Well, see, that's what we want. We want the whole new world to know who you are and what a great idea you came up with.
Craig, you're such a good salesman. But you don't have to sell me on a good idea. All you have to do is remember that just because we're working together does not mean we're friends. And just because you come up with one good idea does not mean I'm ready to let you start calling all the shots.
No, Street Jeans is your company.
Good. So, back to this new campaign. Are you sure there's no room for Mike in it? Hello?
Mike Kasnoff, your good friend?
What's your point?
I don't think you want my relationship advice.
Well, you're right.
The worst thing in business is letting it get personal. You ruin a good business, you ruin a good relationship. So if you really care about Mike Kasnoff, you may want to think about that.
You know I love you.
Of course you do.
And I would never hurt you on purpose. And I would die if I knew that you were hurt and it was my fault and I could have stopped it.
Well, you should. Hey. Come on, it's me. Look, don't worry. This is Henry. Henry that knows you inside and out. I am not an idiot. I know this is about other things for you. It's about Mike. Isn't it?
I thought it would make him come around.
Right, and it's the only reason that you went through with it. I know.
But don't you hate that? I mean, it's not fair.
Well, it stings a little sometimes. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
You don't deserve that.
No, but listen to me. Listen,
Henry.
come here. Most of the time, the wedding makes me so happy. Katie, it makes me so happy. You have no idea. This has gone beyond my fantasies. Even if we don't get any further than the altar, this will be the best day of my life.
That would be enough for you, the one day?
It's all we have. It's all we have is a one day. And if I get to spend it with you, then it's a good day.
You are the sweetest man on earth.
Tell it to my bookie, huh? I have a surprise for you. I just remembered. I'll be right back.
Hey, is Katie here?
Yeah, she's crying.
What?
Bride stuff. You know, she's been emotional all day. Make it quick, okay? I'll be back in a minute.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, you can cut it out. If this emotional bride act is for me, you're wasting your time.
So what are you here to harass me about, Emily, huh? Let's make it quick, because I have to call my attorney before lights out.
Forget it. This is my time.
Oh, a perk of being Mrs. Chief of Detectives? You know, I really don't care what you have to say. What I have to do is plan my defense, so if you don't mind...
No, I mind, actually. Everybody minds. There's no defense for what you did to me, Barbara. What you nearly cost me, not to mention what you did to Rosanna, Paul, and Will. So let's be very clear. If you think you're gonna walk from this, forget it. I've seen the case against you.
It's all circumstantial.
Accept my testimony.
And what can you testify to?
You drugging me? Giving me instructions to haunt Rosanna? All of it.
You don't remember anything. You've said so 100 times. It's all a blank.
Prove it. I will tell the jury every sick and dangerous thing you did to me, and guess what? They'll believe me. Put that with the rest of the evidence, you're cooked, Barbara.
You would say you remember what you don't? You would lie under oath?
Without batting an eye. I will make sure you go to jail for the rest of your miserable life.
Hi.
Hi. I was about ready to send out a search party.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have I been gone long?
Yeah. You didn't check your messages?
Oh, I guess I forgot.
Where were you?
I was at the police station talking to Barbara.
Oh. That must have been fun. Why did you subject yourself to that?
Hope springs eternal. I guess I thought I could convince her to sign the deal.
Let me guess. She didn't budge. She's gonna plead not guilty and fight the charges.
So she said.
You know, I really wish you would have told me that you were gonna do that. Would have waited for you. I really don't like the idea of you taking her around by yourself.
I survived.
Honey, I think that there's gonna be a trial. One where you will have to testify.
Maybe not.
I think it's pretty likely. And I think that you should use this time to relax and put some distance between yourself and the case and Barbara.
Sweetie, you're so worried about me. I scared you, didn't I, when I asked you if you thought Cabot was still alive?
It did come out of left field for me. I mean, I'm not surprised that it came up. And I would give anything for it to be true.
Look, I don't want to worry you. Come on. You've taken care of me for months now.
Yeah, well, I signed up for forever.
Well, not for this. Not for a haunted woman jumping at shadows and blaming all the wrong people.
It's not your fault.
Look, the point is that it's all gonna be over soon. And what's coming next is going to be hard, but no matter what, I need you to believe me when I tell you that it's gonna get better.
Oh, I believe you. It's really nice to hear you say it, though.
What do you say to a bottle of wine and a jacuzzi?
Oh, yes and yes.
Okay. Well, why don't you, go ahead and can get it started, and I'll be up in a minute or two. I just have a little business to take care of, okay?
All right. Don't be long.
Well,
Dr. Silverman is here.
oh, thank you, Phyllis. What are you doing here? I was just about to call you and ask you to meet me someplace.
Oh, I'm sorry, I must have misunderstood.
Did you bring what I asked for?
Susanna, there's no more red, none of the white's cold.
Hi.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Some year-end financials that needed to get posted.
Didn't realize this call would be in person.
Neither did I.
Oh my God, what an amazing man. I am marrying an amazing man. And you know what? I think I might just be the luckiest girl in the world.
Hi, I'm Paul. Paul Ryan.
Scott Zimmerman from Accounting and Compliance at Cabot Motors. Some year-end financials that needed to get posted.
Didn't realize this call would be in person.
Neither did I. Scott's very dedicated.
Oh, well, I'll leave you to it then.
Okay. Thanks, honey. Won't be long.
Okay.
This is exactly why I didn't want you in my home. Absolute discretion.
I understand, but Miss Cabot, temecamine can be a dangerous drug in the wrong hands with the wrong
I will
dose.
be careful, Doctor. I promise.
I'm risking my license.
Well, I'm sure you were careful to make sure this drug can't be traced to you. There is a reason you have been such a well-paid retainer over the years, Dr. Silverman. For moments just like these. Now you can take a well-paid vacation.
You know, Craig is really none of your concern.
Why is he yours? I mean, what else does he have to do to you?
It's none of your business.
Do you think he's changed? He's a reformed man now. It doesn't happen. He got scared, so he changed some stripes to be in Lucy's good graces, to have you smile at him again. It's shallow, real skin-deep stuff.
You know, I understand why you have such strong feelings about Craig. Really, I understand completely. But don't you think that maybe I know him a little bit better than you do?
Did you think he was capable of killing your husband?
It's enough. Just drop it, all right?
No, I can't. If you let him into your life again, you're asking for nothing but trouble.
But
nothing.
it's my trouble. It's my trouble. It's my decisions and my life. All right? So if it really bothers you for me to tell Craig about my travel plans, I'll just stay here. Go ahead. Go to California all by yourself.
Mike and I have a great working relationship. It's been fun.
That's nice. But you're the head of a major clothing company now. There's tough decisions to be made.
I can make tough decisions.
Can Mike Kasnoff take it?
Mike has just been doing me a favor. He was the inspiration behind the line, but it's not anything he ever planned on. He'd be just as happy running his own construction company.
And why don't you let him?
Because he's been there since day one. I've gotten used to having him around.
Nice to have the support getting off the ground.
Yeah, it was. Not that I can't handle it on my own.
That's right. And now would be the time to let Mike Kasnoff go off and do whatever he does best. But whatever you decide, I'm sure we'll be fine.
You are so desperate you would lie on the witness stand? You would perjure yourself under oath just to keep me from coming home?
Oh, in a heartbeat.
Don't do it, Emily.
Okay. You convinced me.
No. I'm just looking out for you. You don't know what you're getting into.
Well, you know what? It's too late. You can't stop me.
I know that, but I am trying to help you here. I'm gonna walk away from these charges. I will be exonerated. But if you perjure yourself, you're gonna be left holding a bag of lies.
You are unbelievable.
Your marriage has been under
Don't you say another word about my marriage. You know nothing about it.
Okay. Fine. But if you lie up there, it's your funeral.
It's time, Miss Ryan. Let's go.
Officer, do me a favor. Make sure Miss Ryan gets used to her cell. It'll be good practice for where she's going. This is not a good time, Mike.
Okay, I'm supposed to ask what's wrong. You say Henry.
No, this is not about Henry. This is about me.
And now I found you all upset right on schedule.
What?
My paint book. The paint samples that I brought over here.
Oh.
I left them for you. You're supposed to make a choice. You pretended like you needed more time. You know, that way you knew I'd have to come back over here. You know, just in time to find you in tears and convince you not to go through with this wedding.
You want your paint sample book?
Yeah. All right, so what's the play? How do you come after me now?
This is not about you, Mike. This is about Henry.
Henry made you cry. What'd he do? Pawn your wedding dress?
Don't you dare make fun of him. Do you have any idea what that man has done for me? What he would do for me? He loves me, Mike, just the way I am, no matter what I do. I don't have to be a certain way. I don't have to play games. He loves me. He loves spending time with me. And oh my God, what an amazing man. I am marrying an amazing man. And you know what? I think I might just be the luckiest girl in the world.
You sound surprised, like you didn't know you were lucky to be getting married to Henry.
I didn't. I mean, well, I did. I just... it was so stupid. It was right there in front of me the whole time. It's always been there. I just took it for granted.
Are you saying that you are really in love with Henry?
I finally met the man who would do anything for me, give up anything for me, even pride for me. Of course, I love Henry.
That wasn't the question.
Mike, this is better than in love. What Henry and I have is strong and steady, and nothing can kill it. Yeah, I'm gonna marry Henry, and if I'm lucky, I will get to spend the rest of my life making him happy. Here, you pick the color. Whatever. Anyway, it's gonna be a beautiful wedding.
Okay.
Or ask Henry if you see him out there. He'll know.
Yeah, he has a good eye.
Mike, thanks.
For what?
For being Henry's best man. I mean, aside from me, you're his best friend, and I know it really meant a lot to him that you said yes.
Should I apologize for not trusting Craig?
I wouldn't believe you if you did.
I watched him almost kill your daughter. Watched him almost kill Lucy. Literally. I watched him kill that part of her that was just yearning for some truth from her father. I take that personally, you know? So, that's it. You want to hear some more gut instincts?
In business only.
Fair enough.
You know, I know this is hard for you, Craig. It is for me, too. But I don't know, I can't give up hope on him. Not just for my sake, but for our daughters.
So do me a favor and check out this place with me in California. I'd really value your input. And I'm sure you'd never let my attitude come in the way of your business. You're too smart for that.
And just when I thought we could be friends, you start sucking up.
What if I meant it? Friends.
It's late. If I want to get to Sierra, and I need to make some calls to lay the groundwork for this
hold off.
campaign.
Don't you think we should wait until Sierra signs off on this?
All I need is a commitment from you, and all Sierra needs is to know that you and I have a good working relationship.
Well, if you make this happen, Craig, things are good. But I have a challenge for you, just to make things interesting.
Oh, I like challenges.
I've decided who should be in our campaign. He's got the look we want, the sound we want, it'll be perfect.
He who?
Scott Reeves and his band Blue County.
Aiming high.
Oh, if you don't, what's the point? You just get me the meeting and I'll make the pitch.
All right, Scott Reeves, here we go.
Your bean counter friend gone?
Oh, yeah, he just left.
Can we not be home?
It's Emily Munson, if it's not too late.
Oh, Emily, yes, of course.
Of course.
Oh, sorry. You know, she was really upset at the police station. I really should speak to her.
Okay, I'll go drain the tub.
No, don't. Just take a minute. I'll be right up.
All right. Please hurry.
Hi. I hope it's not too late. I saw your lights were on.
Oh, no, we're still up.
How you doing? You feeling better?
Yes. I'm sure it was the stress. I don't have to tell you it's been as hard on you as it's been on me.
It's been brutal for both of us, but I want you to know Barbara is going down. I'll make sure of it.
You will.
We both will, right?
Oh, right. Absolutely. I mean, we have to stick together, make sure our stories don't have any holes.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Right. So, you know, I was thinking, maybe you should come over here. You know, we can get our heads together.
Great,
get our
that's a great
stories
idea.
straight.
What time?
How's 9 a.m.?
I'll see you then.
Okay, great.
When he lied, he broke her heart.
I know that you still love me. I can see it in your eyes.
But true love can't be denied forever.
There is no going back for us.
One thing I will never let you say to me is goodbye. Not ever.
It's the moment you've been waiting for.
I'm not losing you again. This is just the beginning.
Gus and Harley, this week on Guiding Light.
For the bride.
Henry, you didn't have to give me a present.
Oh, no. It's a matron of honor gift, you know. Margot got on board late, and there was no shower or bridesmaids or blah, 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 blah. So I took care of it.
Wow. Henry, this is way too much.
No, it's not really. It's just one item that covers all the old, new, borrowed blue bases.
Okay, they're blue.
Mm-hmm. And I just bought them, so they're new. And they're antique, which makes them old.
Borrowed?
We have to return them the day after the wedding. So don't lose them. Okay?
I won't.
Good.
You're the best.
I am.
You have every detail of this wedding wired.
Everything I can control. Look, about Mike, I don't know how he's gonna react.
No,
so
don't forget about Mike.
What?
This is our wedding day. That's what counts. And for that, I need my beauty sleep. Sweet dreams.
Craig and I were talking about street jeans, and we came up with a great new idea.
Great.
Hey, where are you? What's wrong?
Nothing?
You know, I wasn't even expecting to see you until later tonight.
Yeah, I know. I got sidetracked now.
What?
Something happened to Katie.
You saw Katie tonight?
She was really not upset exactly, but emotional.
Well, she is getting married.
For the first time, I think you're right. I think Katie's gonna marry Henry.
Yeah.
She really cares about him.
That's the way it should be, right?
Right.
Oh, Dusty, where's Sierra? I need Sierra.
Okay, we're all set. They booked everything. We'll leave first thing in the morning. Hi.
Who's going where?
Dusty and I were going to California to get a business franchise.
No, you can't do that now.
I gotta pack a bag. I'll see you at the airport tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be there, and I'll bring those specs. I just want to get a chance to study them tonight.
Bad time to leave town. I've got an idea for street jeans. We need to move on.
Well, write up a proposal, and I'll look at it as soon as I get back from California. Okay?
Sure.
Hello. It's me. Do you have what you need?
Everything's under control.
You don't sound very good.
I'm lying to Paul and Emily. Unlike you, I'm not comfortable with that.
It gets easier. Now, what can I do?
Nothing.
I have to be able to do something. I'm going crazy around here, and now that I put my life in your hands, I want to make sure that...
Actually, Emily is coming over here tomorrow morning. I need to get Paul out of the house.
Okay. Consider it done. Hey, Rosanna, don't mess with me. You'd never really seen me mad.
Emily, okay?
Oh, yeah. She was just worried about me. This is gonna be really hard on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once Barbara's in jail, everybody's life is gonna get better.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna throw that thing in your fish pond. Do you have a fish pond? I know you have a blender. I'm serious.
You know, it's Cabot Motors accounting. Last interruption, I promise, okay? This'll just take 2 seconds. Okay?
All right. I'm gonna set an egg timer.
Hello.
You managed to get Barbara on board.
I told you I would.
Feels good to breathe easy again, doesn't it?
Yes, but please don't call me here. Do you want Paul to find out?
Paul's gonna find out soon enough. Darling, what's wrong? You sound strained, tense, taut. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay, and you know it. You're forcing me to put people, innocent people, through a nightmare.
You can always fold up your tent and go home.
No.
You can hang it right now.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll do whatever you say, okay? Okay, I'll do it. Whatever you say, anything to get Cabot back.
And just in time for potty training. Rosanna, stop whining about the collateral damage and just keep your eye on the prize.
On the next As the World Turns.
Maybe we should go to counseling.
You mean that?
Doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna walk away from Julia and go back to your mother.
So where is she now? She's on her way upstairs.
Well, how are we gonna find out what's going on?
I have the room number, and the service elevator is waiting.
I get such an odd feeling visiting this place.